like that. Tu quería.
You good, bro?
Yo, I feel amazing, y'all.
Oh shit! Let them know that we recording.
Anonymous H in the house, and we
in
recording.
A fucking building.
Yo, thank you.
Estamos grabando.
And we got an audience.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Jay.
Gang. Shout out Nelly.
Oh, round of applause. What up, baby?
And then I gotta shout out my manager.
You gotta do it. Go ahead.
Shout out my manager, Kai.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, fellas. Oh man, we chilling for real
This
today.
is real right here.
I gotta
toast. Oh, that's gonna sound nice in the mic.
Crazy, son. I'm telling you, I'm trying to chill with this shit, bro.
I did talk like and I know they ever on a block.
Yo, bro, thank you for joining us today, bro.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure, bro.
You know what, man? We went to your album release party, bro.
Oh man, movie.
Una película, Steven
Yo, bro,
Spielberg.
that shit got me emotional, bro. I was like, I couldn't believe it, bro.
And you know the best part was it was in the hood. We chilling. You know, everyone came out. There was love in the air.
The energy was amazing.
It was amazing, bro.
The energy was amazing, bro.
You know what's crazy? I was surprised how many people showed up and shit. Like, you know how you be like, yo, like Harv came to me. He was like, yo, I'm doing my album release and stuff like that. You know how a lot of people be like, flaking on people and shit. Like, yo, the love was real, bro. I remember I had my phone out while you was talking, and I just went like that, and I was like, hey, yo, there's a lot of people in here, yo.
We got clips. We got clips from that.
How you feel about that,
Yo,
bro?
first off, just to even get into that, I want to say thank you guys for everybody who pulled up for me. You know, I underestimated the amount of people who actually, listen to my music and just fuck with me as a person in general, right? Like, I always feel like, I don't always play like the humble card and nothing like that, but like, I always feel like I don't have as much self-confidence in myself. Like, every time I get opinions on music or if I ever touch somebody with a song, every time I'm always so shocked. So thank you guys for, pulling up and just showing love, and it meant the world to me. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was amazing, bro.
To answer your question, how I felt about it, bro, it was outstanding, bro. A dream come true.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying,
bro? So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, I want to know when you first decided that music was your thing, because I feel like that's an important process in someone's life.
To go full force.
Yeah, not even. When was when you was like, yo, I want to be a rapper. I want to be an artist. Like,
okay.
When was that moment? Do you remember?
I guess, no, definitely. I would say, like, just to give some context, right? Yo, like,
I was laughing because I remember this nigga playing around in the lunchroom. I remember this, where everybody made this nigga play.
Y'all went to school together?
Yeah, facts. Me and Kai.
No way.
Me and Kai, yeah.
Bro, the first person I met in high school.
You went to 158?
That's my middle school.
That's your middle school.
This is we talking about high school.
Oh, high school. What high school was that?
Columbus.
Columbus High School.
Columbus High School. Columbus is.
Came out alive?
Yo, you're not.
Came out that shit either.
Bro, Columbus was wild. Columbus was broken up. You know how back in the day, like
it was one school.
One school, exactly. Columbus is broken up to like 6. So I was in a school called the Collegiate Institute for Math and Science.
Hey, yo.
I know that shit sound crazy. That shit sound
like, yo.
Shit called the Sims.
Yo, for real.
Like, nigga Nelly said that shit sound like a penitentiary.
What you say with that?
Nah. Real shit.
You can't say
real
that,
shit.
bro.
I can't even. Yo, bro, like that school definitely like he said, bro. He was the first. Kai, my manager, is the first person I met. Nice. Like literally.
How did you guys meet?
Yeah, I want to hear.
In class.
I'll let you tell it.
Make it brief. The quick. The
they had like separate staircases for the males and the females to go down to lunch.
Separate staircase?
Yeah,
man, that's segregation, bro.
What the fuck is that?
Bro, niggas was horny, bro.
What?
Damn.
Bro, let me just tell y'all. There's a lot of horny motherfuckers in Columbus.
Oh.
So, boom. I forgot what staircase. I
Right.
seen this nice fella. I'm like, fuck it, he seemed cool. Let me ask
Yeah.
him. I asked him, next thing you know, nigga was like this.
Oh,
Find
man.
out mutual friends, like, Shit just.
That's how it be.
Nah, definitely, yeah. First person.
Because you don't live too far from the 9 either, right?
Nah.
I'm on the other side.
He's literally on the other side of the freeway. So yeah.
So then when music hit.
Oh, right. So boom, right. Wow, it's crazy because, you know, growing up in general, just to give some context, growing up, right, you know, like maybe some of you may not know, Chico Swag is one of my, like, you feel me, like, role models in this shit. So
that's what's up.
Yo, bro, when I was
like,
like, this nigga done see me when I was like this, like born,
hospital.
Chico not innocent either. Yeah, Chico not innocent either. We gonna get into that later. But I feel like growing up and being like in my adolescence, like I'll see him doing his thing, doing the music thing, and I would be like, wow, like, you know, he was always around a lot of people. In my eyes, like, he was like the coolest person in the world.
Damn,
so
I appreciate that.
Nah, real shit, bro. Like, low key,
yo, that's crazy. That's perspective because
bro.
I wasn't shit.
But yo, bro, in my eyes, bro, like on some.
Nah, but it's all about you.
In my eyes. Yo, nah, bro, I used to see this nigga throw parties at the crib and be like, damn. I'm my little 8-year-old ass. I'm in the crib playing like Pokemon and shit. I'm seeing this nigga going, like, you know what I'm saying, going through the how do I even explain?
I think like you being around me got you a little more mature because I will have him in the full-grown house party, bro. Like he's
not even like, bro. Yo, nah. Let me touch on this.
Wow.
I ain't even going front, bro.
What a bad influence.
The house parties back in that time was like real grinding cheek shit. There's no way I was supposed to be watching that shit,
yo,
bro. Like, real shit, bro. Watching that at 8-year-olds probably traumatized me, but it inspired me, bro. So
cheeks, them cheeks.
My man said, nah, I'm gonna get this shit together.
You probably brought Harvey out the way he needed to be.
Yo,
I think so, bro.
That was an adventure for you at that time.
Yo, so like going a little further, right? I still didn't have music in my head. I just thought it was real cool what he was doing.
Yeah.
So what you was doing was like really like, damn, like I wanted to be like that. I want a lot of friends. I want a lot of people. Like, you know, you was always around women, so like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just young.
Player.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, you feel me? That's just how it was. So exactly. But if I getting real deeper, right? My junior year in high school, right? I got into, you know, everybody get into their experimenting with like drugs and like weed and whatever. Like, I wouldn't say I was like a super pothead, but like, I don't know. I tried, you know, regular stuff. So we used to link at my boy Peter's house, right? And yo,
Peter's a fictional character.
You know what I'm saying? But that was my dog, and we was at his crib. He, you know, at that time, smoking weed was like, yo, you couldn't smoke. Like, you smoke outside, you get caught by the cops. Now you can smoke that shit on the subway, and you damn near won't even get caught. Right. Like, it's crazy. So at that time, he was the first person that like had like his pops, yo, shout out to his dad. Like his pops would like be like, yo, come inside the crib. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can smoke inside. And the safety and just comfortability.
No, of course.
Set up the whole way.
Exactly. You feel me? So we'd be in there and it was a great experience, you know, just overall. But you know, when you high or you drunk or whatever, you throw on a beat and then it's like, you know, and everybody start freestyling and shit. I would freestyle and everybody around would be like, nah, that shit fire, bro.
Man.
Like,
man.
Fire,
that's
bro.
how it starts.
That's how it, you know, and so I ain't even gonna lie, like, at the time in high school, like, I felt like I was just like this regular person. Like, I wanted to add some, like, oomph to my life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Were you searching for that in high school?
Definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I was cool with everybody, but I feel like I wasn't unique. In any sense, like, I don't know, like, I guess, like, I have, like, great energy or, like, you know, like, just having, like...
He was that cool person.
Yeah, like...
He probably said he feel like he wasn't unique, and this nigga was the most unique motherfucker.
I appreciate it.
I feel
it's all about perspective, like you said.
It is.
For sure. It
is.
And so... I remember sitting back, I think this is... So, I would play around with the freestyling, you know, when we were high and shit, junior year, and then senior year, I was like, yo... Damn, you know, people think I sound good. let me try making a video for Facebook and see how that, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Yao. I remember I was sitting in chemistry class and my boy Yao, we were
Yao Ming.
my boy OG Picasso, right? He's an artist as well. He's really
nice.
Cool. Him and Gelato. So Picasso, we sit in there and I'm telling him like, yo, I think I'm gonna try to create like a viral video or something, right? And which into my perspective was a viral video.
Right.
You know, like,
right. You know, freestyle?
I was going to freestyle and hopefully that shit, you know, just
blast
go
off
somewhere or whatever. It didn't, but it didn't blast off. But locally, like within the high school, you know, people were sharing it and it gave me the confidence to like.
And you were more popular.
Way more popular at that point.
So you took the risk, right?
I took the risk. I ain't gonna lie, I took the risk. So.
Because in high school, that's a big deal to do some shit like that.
It is,
bro. That's like,
yo, you get to talk for the week.
For the week, yeah. For the week,
for the
whole year, bro.
In order for them to stop, you have to go to the next grade. And even if you. Bro, and even if you go back or you get left back, you got another year.
You got after that
to hear about it.
Exactly. So
New York schools got the biggest bullies, bro. Easily, that shit crazy.
Easily. You in New York schools, you really
get flamed for anything.
Yo, bro,
it's part of the culture.
Exactly.
I mean, at least when I was in school.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's the same shit.
Easily, right? It's probably even in a more exaggerated sense now.
Because now they recording, bro.
We got lucky, bro. Nobody was recording.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I seen your mother sucking dick. Whoa.
Hey yo, that's true though.
That's gonna fuck up your whole life.
Yo, and they have kids, and they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna see that shit.
Yeah,
which is,
bro.
This, 20 years or maybe 15 years from now, it's just gonna be interesting, bro.
Yeah, now you gotta make sure you watch what you say and what you do on camera, man.
Right.
Shit gets sensitive.
It's gonna go everywhere.
So,
go ahead.
To continue further, right? So, senior year, I make the video, I put it on Facebook, and I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. So, shout out my brother, rest in peace. He had like this USB mic, kind of similar looking, not like this one, but very similar looking, just like this kind of ovally looking mic. I take it, I get some off-brand like recording program on my computer, and I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me see if I can make a song, right? First off, I didn't know what the hell.
How were you?
I was at least 17.
17.
Yeah.
So what age did you drop the first album?
Which age I dropped my first album?
Yeah.
I was 21.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nah, definitely.
It was a big gap. It was a big gap.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When I graduated high school, maybe like 2-3 years is when I really started. It's like, all right, let me try SoundCloud. Okay. I hit SoundCloud for like a long period of time, and then I was like, all right, when I hit 21, I was like, I think I'm ready to do the album. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get into that in a few.
So I was gonna say, so like after you bought all the equipment and everything, right? What was the name of you decided to record your first song?
Yeah.
What was the name of your first song?
So
do you still have it?
I definitely still have it, but yo, maybe Kai might remember this. So you guys know like the Mr. Softy, the truck that right? There was some guy, I forgot his name. I wish I could remember his name, but whatever. He made like a
chain hang low.
No. The Mr. Soft,
the whole
literally
like the one from the block, bro.
From the block that you see the ice cream trucks.
For real.
Some guy made a rap, like
a hip hop,
like a Get Light beat.
It was that time,
and that shit was fire. I said, yo, I'm gonna rap to this.
Nice.
So I made the song, right? And it's crazy. I look back at it and I'm like, damn, yo, I made the song. I'm like, yo, excuse me, it sounds good, but I ain't gonna lie. This is when I get
shit. That's it.
It's about to get.
Show me mean business.
Wait, say it again.
It's about to get real.
It's about to get real.
It's about to get real.
So, when I think back to it, bro, like, so I made the song.
Right.
I already did the video. I made the song. I was like, yo, I want to put this out. Right, because I only had a Facebook video freestyling like of myself with the beat like playing from my computer, but I was like, this will be my first real track. So when I made the track, I sat there. I was like, damn, right? I want to put this out on like YouTube. Oh yeah, like I want to put this out on YouTube and try to see how people feel. But I was so nervous, right? So now this is kind of bringing the origin of what my name stands for, right? My name is Anonymous H.
Anonymous H.
You know what I'm saying?
Go follow on IG, by the way.
In facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Stop playing before I duck you.
So when I had thought of the name, I was like, yo, kind of like, you know, like you guys know the artist Her.
Her.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that she don't come
H-E-R?
out.
She, yeah, H-E-R,
Like her face.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like she kind of like was like super anonymous.
Yeah.
Like she had great music, but she
Right.
never showed her image. And I was like, yo, that would be like a dope. I don't know. That's not what I didn't know who Her was at the time when I did this. You know what I'm saying? That was the same idea. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, all right, I want people to hear my music, but I don't want them to know it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
So
is there a reason why?
because I was like, I wasn't super confident in myself. I thought if
Your
people,
self-esteem was
exactly,
not-
I was already like a clown too. If people heard it, they wouldn't take me serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like that. So when I put it out and I put Anonymous H behind it with no like picture of myself, I threw it out, and then people within my high school started sharing. And it was like, yo, what the hell is this? Da, 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 da. This shit fire.
That's fire.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
That's a good way to do it. I like that.
Yo, like, cause not for nothing, I made like maybe 2-3 songs before that in particular Mr. Softy song, but I only showed it to like a couple people. Like shout out my boy Tristan. Like he was like the first person that like he heard my songs. Like I showed him like on the low, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you can do this shit."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So once he told you that, after that time period, when did you start taking it serious?
Oh, okay. So boom, I throw the song out. Everybody started fucking with it and
Yeah.
everything, and I'm like, yo, yeah. But then like I ain't gonna lie, like eventually everybody in the school already.
You
like,
ever did like one of them shows, like the talent shows?
Oh no.
No,
I couldn't.
or not even like it just a show.
I did a play.
Shout out to Emodia.
You know what's crazy?
Who that?
When I was like in 3rd grade.
Yo, that's what makes this shit more genuine, though. He hasn't did no like talent show, no type of performance.
Yeah.
Really, except for, you know, the
Yeah.
party.
My
People
first-
been
Which is crazy. Which is crazy.
So-
When I swear, bro, like you just the person you are in my life and shit. Like I got emotional, bro. Seeing the support, yeah, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. Yo, when
I counted like 3 tears.
oh shit. I was holding back because I was like, I was just seeing him on stage, and first of all, you like remember you came because everybody get nervous, especially when that's your first time doing it, and there's a lot of eyes watching. You was on some like if you did it for years,
natural.
bro. It was so
Thank you, bro.
natural,
It's like what I
Appreciate
felt
that.
when you got really comfortable. Bro.
yeah.
Easily.
I felt it. Like,
Yo,
And just seeing the amount of people, I was like,
And you handle the crowd well too.
very
bro. On the
well.
mic,
You engaged,
yeah, you
like
you definitely
great
did a good
host.
job.
appreciate that, guys. Thank you. That
Keep
means
it
that
up.
means the world to me,
Yeah.
honestly. Yo.
that shit was
you
fire.
remember A Boogie when he first performed?
Shit, I mean, for me, like, it's crazy when it comes to like performing. Like, I always was like, I used to be one of those people who's like, nah, I can't get on the stage unless like everybody knows like what I'm about to perform. So I felt like I created enough of a decent following to where like I could perform now in front of like a bunch of my supporters where they know what songs.
Yo, they
and,
were
like,
singing it.
They were singing my stuff.
It was
and,
fire.
Like, yo,
Yeah, bro.
I was like real shit. Like I was expecting like at least maybe 30 people tops.
That's
We ended
crazy.
up like maybe tripling, like
Yeah,
doubling.
yeah,
tripling.
it was
It
crazy.
was packed, bro.
Yeah,
It was
like,
packed.
Full house.
I was crazy to me. That gave me like the ultimate confidence to like.
You did it.
Bro, and your
Probably-
talent is fire. I always said like, you sing, you rap, and I always said like you need.
I saw him dancing at the party too.
Nah, that's a fact. My man was on. He got the swagger, and then I always, I always used to tell you like, you needed a look, and you got the look now.
Thank you.
Like you got a unique look. Not only are you like anybody could hear your song, and be like, yo, nah, Anonymous H. Like you have that.
like
You
a
have that.
distinctive-
You have that voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have that voice. You know what I'm saying? And then now adding the look to it. So
It's over. I got my own.
it's so
Appreciate it.
So fuck
So-
labels, man.
So now,
Because the labels
Facts,
gonna
bro.
try to change motherfuckers.
It's over.
No, that's true.
Indie all day.
It's true.
I definitely already spoke to some labels too, so it's definitely like it's hard because like
How was that experience?
man, sitting in there, first off, like just sitting in a room with like going inside the building of like these I've had talks with like Universal and other stuff, but not to get too deep, but when I had entered the room, just the building, it was like this it's for an independent artist who's been working as hard as I am or even harder, like you walk in this building and you're like, yo, you're just
intimidated.
You're intimidated and you're like, yo, you're vulnerable. Like,
no, all day.
Whatever they offer you, you're just like, yo, I'll take it. Because you walk in, you see all these huge plaques, these gold plated,
and you're trying to make money and
exactly.
And you're like, maybe this is my time.
This is probably the moment.
This is the only way to go.
Right.
Are you are you looking for a record deal, or are you trying to stay independent?
I think the right situation is always okay. Like I've always
You're
been
willing to put it like
like I've always been mentored by Chico in particular, like about like what not to take and what to take. But for me, from what I've seen in my experience in my field, like I think that it just depends. Like every time, like all right, you can be right, whatever, like like the whole stigma on the 360 deal is
that's,
they
that's
own
the new
everything
shit.
But they put all the money behind you to to make you what you can become and your potential. So I always look at it. It depends. Like if there's always, I'm looking for deals, but only in the right situation where like I don't mind giving more to a label if it requires them putting more into me.
If the business makes sense,
if the business makes sense, then it's automatic.
So my thing is like 360 is if it's successful, it's all right. Everybody eats.
Right.
If you're generating enough.
Yes.
You gotta remember one thing too. Like the 360, it got that stigma behind it, but also it gets your foot in the door.
They'll invest all the money.
Really, it's how you move about that.
Yeah.
How you move, but the thing is, this music industry is so hard that the percentage of you flopping is so high.
It's so
bro.
high. Yeah.
So
it's a lot of competition.
So you flop. And not only do you flop, now your songs, you don't own that shit.
Exactly.
And even if they release you gotta,
owns the
if you ever want to
masters,
use that song, you gotta ask for permission.
For permission to,
or buy it out.
And then you get a small percentage.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, you see, like, a Cardi B, like, her success is crazy and all that. She's on a 360.
She ain't really make from that boat together, right?
Not really, no, because they gotta, like, they invest a lot. But they also generated a lot. Now, once they get fed, you get fed.
You get fed after that. You got to make sure the label
you got to make sure you put in the work and you're successful. Some type of success. You know what I'm saying? It all depends and shit like that. It's good and bad. It's like, yes, it's easier for me. I can't come out of pocket.
Right.
Like, shoot these music videos and all this traveling and all this, like, marketing. It takes money. It's a lot of money.
It's a big investment.
You know what I'm saying? But they be like, I hold you down. Like, we take care of all that. But just know you will not get paid anytime soon.
Type of
unless you got like that, like you get a bang and you will become a sensation overnight. Not literally overnight, but you know what I'm saying, like quick.
Yeah. And it's funny because like you always touched on before is like like coming into these like type of meetings with leverage in any business.
Leverage. That's another thing.
Any industry is like you come in with leverage. You can always have your.
You have the capability to negotiate.
Yes, you can negotiate. Right? That's the key.
The key in any business situation.
I think any independent artist, if you want to take that next step, it's cool. That's good because you have more. You're good by yourself, but with a bigger label and stuff like that, they can invest way more millions or whatever it is. Exactly. But you have a voice.
Yep.
Versus like, oh, you rap good, oh, you sing good. That's not good enough. Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, you got talent, but you still nothing.
Always gotta leave room for negotiation.
Yeah, and all day.
To touch on that point too, I had spoke to like this one label I won't mention, but like I had spoke to this one label and I remember just them telling this probably like 4 months ago. And
damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, like they were telling me like, hey, what type of like have you ever sold merch? Have you ever even as far as like
generating revenue?
Generated revenue, not only for just streaming, but like even hosted an event with a group of people together. And I remember sitting there like, damn, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gave me like this wake up call of like, holy shit, I'm not profitable. I'm not a person who can
That's
go
what it's
in
all about.
I can't go inside. I used to think like that though, bro. I used to come like I used to have these label meetings and be like, yo, my talent will carry me. Like, no. It's so much more than it is.
It's more the
talent than it is, you know what I'm saying?
So many talented people out there. You know what I'm saying? But what you did on your album release, no,
not a lot of people.
Yo, bro, like 2%, 1% could do that.
Can't do that shit.
Especially the first time, like, yo, bro, like,
to get 10 people, bro.
And that shit, look, you see what you did right there?
Fact.
Labels will look at that, and then they'd be like, oh shit.
Exactly.
They won't ask you like, yo, can you do this? They already see it. Like, look how much people you brought together to watch you. It was not like, yo, oh, you know, like, let's say for example, you got invited to like a mega bash or what was that shit, that Hot 97 whatever.
Oh, like a summer jam.
Summer jam. You know what I'm saying? And you just invited. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people, but they're not there for you. They're there for like just the event, and there's so many artists there.
Yeah.
But this event was just straight up your album release, bro.
Yeah.
Straight.
So,
for
bro,
just me.
I used to smile more, right?
Yeah.
I do me.
Yeah, bro. So now that
Yo.
now that we finally touched on the title of the album, right? Tell us about it. Let's talk a little bit. Tell us the title
And what it means.
What it means to you. And
Yeah.
Yo, the way I gotta explain this, right? I gotta kind of go like in like step format, right?
Oh,
so
shit.
the album is called "You Used to Smile More," right?
Right.
There's like two kind of meanings to it, right? One, when you read the title, it kind of makes you like kind of like smiling in a sense.
Right.
You know
It really
what I'm saying?
does. It
like,
does.
You read it, you used to smile more. You just kind of have
You
like,
check yourself.
It was like.
Like, oh shit, hold on, let me smile.
Like the hour, you know what I'm saying? Like exactly,
It does make you
exactly,
smile.
exactly. So that's one thing. Like I wanted the album title to kind of do something to you, right? That's off
It
the
definitely
number
did.
one. Number two, I feel like so to get into the music of it. This in particular, so this is my fourth album, right? And I'll get into the other three when when the time is due. But this album in particular, I felt like so compared to the other ones, like my first three albums, I felt like I was way more personal. Like, you know, I talked about depression. I talked about getting out of depression. I talked about the death of my brother. I talk about just more stuff near and dear to me. Like this one, I focused on more just like, yo, just have fun. Like this album, you know what I'm saying?
It was a different you.
Exactly,
in a sense, right?
exactly.
Is it because you're in a different place in your life?
Yeah, ultimately, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like, I think that I'm in a place that I just want to stress less.
Good, man.
You know,
That's what you're searching
and
for.
was it a wake, like, maybe did you stop smiling at one point in your life?
Wow, yo, as crazy as it sounds, I would say no.
No,
like I can't. Stop
you always.
smiling.
I mean, you always been the. But even with the death of your brother Junior, rest in peace. Yeah, that was my brother too. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, thank you.
Like during those times, like you still managed to smile, and I remember. I don't know if I mentioned to you. I think I did, but I was like, I respect how you handling everything.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely did mention that to me. Yeah.
I will always respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That's what's up.
And I'm glad you still, motivated to do your music. And you got the juice, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You got the juice.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
Bro, so how many tracks are in the album?
There's 11 songs.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to stay at that like 10, 11, 12
Yeah,
mark.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can
The
go
original album joints.
It was around that.
I don't know why people be doing like 20 tracks
20,
now.
yeah, like Donda got like almost damn near 30.
Ain't nobody listen to that, bro.
You can't, yeah, like
You just start skipping. Like you just hear the first 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't like it.
It's super duper overwhelming. Like, and
all the tracks fire.
Yeah, appreciate that. For real.
Yo.
In his own damn way, bro.
And in his own, it's him. He, bro. I'm telling you, that album differentiates you from everybody.
Bro, yeah, and like, so tell us a little bit, like, what was your process creating the album?
Yo, man,
Go into that.
That is a great question.
Because I like the way it was set up, man. Even the way it started.
Yo, Los.
The glasses came on.
knows. Wow, I would say the process of making this album, it took about, every album I take about a year to make. Like I feel like somewhere around 9 to 12 months is like the best.
Right.
Do you give yourself a timeline? Do you be like, yo, I'm gonna give myself 9 months, I'm gonna give myself 12?
No, I guess it coincidentally just happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it just, somehow 11 songs just match together within a year, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a nice song.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say this album has the most experienced version of myself. Like I traveled, like this album, I made songs in LA. I made
That's
songs.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? I made songs in Atlanta. A lot of like it was crazy. Like I have so many.
And look at me thinking you were just traveling to travel.
You know what I'm saying?
You like, look at him, he's on vacation.
Shit, nah, like
he put in that work. You're crazy.
Like yo, honestly, like without, in a sense, like incriminating myself, like yo, I went to no,
whatever you're gonna say, bro, you make sure.
Nah, I got you.
You're not incriminating yourself.
Like, I took some big risks, like going to certain places.
Yeah.
And I took music with me just in case I got inspired at these certain places.
Okay.
The strip club?
Damn sure.
No. I don't. Yo, honestly, just not to tangent off too much. I don't like the strip club.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not like. I feel like the strip club.
The only thing I don't like about the strip club is the ATM fees. That's all I gotta say.
How much is the ATM?
Like $10.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't think like, I don't know. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but like I don't need to go to a club
Me neither.
to see a person dance on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Lounge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, like you could develop relationships and have that happen to you. So I traveled to places to make this album, and so that's what gives me like this feel of like every time I hear a song on this album, I just always it puts me back into those places.
Let's give people
and like a history behind every song.
Exactly.
Let's give people a little side note. So when you're recording a song, what do you typically do? Like, do you have to have certain snacks, certain drink, alcoholic beverage?
That's a
do
great
you mini rock
question.
on any block? What do you do, bro? Like, everyone has a ritual, right?
Everybody has a ritual.
Casa.
Amigo.
Nah. Honestly, I feel like what I try to do, like, you know how certain people could go in with like this agenda of making this song like I want to talk about getting money on this song, right?
Okay.
You hear the beat, like I want to talk about getting what I do is that's you coming to the song. I let the song come to me. So
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Shit.
Like bro. Like I hear a beat, right? And what maybe this will help any other like aspiring artist, right? What I'll try to do is, this is the strategy, right? I'll start mumbling gibberish, right? So I hear a beat, I'll be like, na 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 na, right? I'll just start na 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 na, right? Just going onto the joint, and then right, I start adding words. If you live in life and on a sign of Panachana, right? I start adding words, right? And then when I feel like I formulate a full sentence, that's when I start following the song.
Is that when you start writing?
Exactly. So
that's fire.
Na 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 na. It'll start from na 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 na.
Take notes, people.
And then it'll start from, I live a life, I wanna see you prosper, right?
That's
all right, I wanna live a life and I wanna see you prosper. Maybe I can make a song about living life and seeing you prosper. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
The good things in life.
Exactly. And then, you know what I'm saying, you just
flow.
Exactly. So I like, for instance, right, one of my biggest songs, I remember sitting in my room and I was like, right? And I was like, I see you hiding your problems, don't need to mask it. I know that sometimes it's harder when you embarrassed.
I see you hiding your problems, no need to mask it. I know that sometimes it's harder when you embarrassed. Hate the part of the moment when I was trapped in. It feel like time could get longer and never lasting.
That's one of my favorite shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's the sign
that you find. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely one of the hardest songs.
So, like, I remember, shout out.
Dope, bro.
Yeah, like that.
That shit fire.
That's
like
one
of my favorites of all time.
I appreciate that. That's one of my biggest songs. So like when So that's pretty much what I'm saying. I let the song come to me as opposed to me going in as like, all right, that's my writing.
So you mean when you say you let the song come to you, you pretty much are saying that you sit down, you listen to the beat, you let the melody inspire you.
Exactly.
Music talks.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the flow of a song is more important than the actual content. You know, if you really want to, I guess, like connect and grow in this like this space, like
what's up, bro.
you know what I'm saying. You gotta let it let the energy hit more than the content. You know, a lot of artists get that that's like a biggest misconception. People think like the artists are more focused on the lyrics. No. It's about the flow.
The melody.
Melodies
speaks for itself.
Speaks.
Exactly.
The melodies will speak. I agree, bro.
For sure.
Yo, but hold up, man.
Chill. What's going on?
No soy freco.
Pero soy
freco. Bro, now that you know you got some popularity and shit, how's the females, man? Because all that shit comes along, man.
More money, more problems.
When females like see a little something buzzing, they act different, man. Every time else start buzzing.
Respectfully.
Shit. There you go. Come on. Let's talk. Man.
Oh, man. How's the DMs, bro? Let's talk to us. How's the DMs?
You guys are crazy.
Yo, we chilling, man. We chilling.
But there's no camera. What camera? Where you at? Aqui Chillin.
That's where I'm at.
That's it.
Gosh, yo, man. Right, so, alright.
Yo, you guys.
Let's just say the temptation is real.
The temptation is real. How hard is it? All right, so how hard is it to actually just be with one girl, knowing that you have so many options?
Damn,
which
bro.
Is bro. It's what I see.
Question. I'm saying, like, it's a good question.
Because you could find a dope chick, right? Some fire joint.
Then you might find
but you got
fire.
that. Let him talk. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I guess I'll start off with this, right?
Bom.
This text message about to go.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro! I got you in trouble.
You're going to be
blame it on the casa.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Salud. Y'all crazy. All right, I'll start off like this. First off, I think I have a good amount of like self-control, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think like you know what I'm saying. You know, I like some of my friends.
Don't look at me.
Yo, Jay.
So I feel like the biggest thing about the popularity aspect, right?
Yeah.
I always touch on this, right? Like, even though like, right, it's so weird to me, like how there be times that I could, you know, talk to a person, they don't give me the energy, but as soon as they see my Instagram account, it's
off
like,
the rip.
Yo, their whole shit.
Because they see
your
follow me back.
Yo,
follow me back.
Chico, I seen it. Yo, Chico Los. I seen
that's what it is, bro.
Yo, bro, there's been so many times. It's not. Yo, as weird as this sounds, not even with girls. It's been with guys too.
Really?
Like, yo, like even just everybody in general when they see like what I got
progress.
Exactly. What I got going on, it's like. Boom, they take you serious. They see that little K next to your number.
And they not only that, they see how much power you got behind your music. They see the show and everything. Yeah. How much people that alone is gonna bring some crazy shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Matt was like, "Yo, what's up, what's up?"
Yeah, because you have good music and people listen to your music. You got the following. And if you show people that, like, you know, it does come with certain, you know, things.
Yeah, for sure. And
so what are you doing to like? Keep yourself sane and find that balance between how to deal with with new relationships, old relationships.
I guess like, you know, I try to like balance it with like, so for instance, if I'm talking to a girl and you know, if I'm talking to a woman and she like gives me that vibe of like, you know, I won't reveal who I am first,
right?
But what vibe was she giving you? You got to finish that.
If she give me the vibe of like, just I guess not interested, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I leave nonchalant, or like, you know. But if off the rip, without knowing who I am, she showed a lot of interest, then like I feel more comfortable to be like, okay,
that's true. Yeah.
You actually.
Is it
like me for me?
Is it because you're looking for that person? Because I feel like if you're not really looking for a serious relationship, you wouldn't really
care about that type of
Yeah.
stuff. No, great point. I think that for me,
Oh man.
like, nah, you guys are challenging me
We
with this.
chilling, bro.
Yeah, we
Let's
chilling, we
keep
chilling, we chilling,
bro.
I think
Date un trago.
Work casa.
when it, alright, like for example, you could talk to a woman and you still won't know their real intentions until months pass. I feel like
Yeah.
like I guess
It's vice versa.
yeah, same way with guys. I was about to say that. It's the same way with guys. So I think regardless, I guess it's like a lose-lose because eventually they find out who I am, and then they still.
So you feel like the interest goes up a little bit because they see what you're doing, you're following.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can see that.
No,
I understand that.
que eso es natural.
Es que eso es natural. Anyone would be like,
Absolutely.
oh, he must be onto something good,
Claro.
positive, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the main thing as far as women, like I try to keep myself clear. Like no disrespect to no women. Like I feel like sometimes it could be a distraction from what I'm doing. So like
It is.
Absolutely.
It
But
is.
then again, it's like a distraction, but then it's like a inspiration to what I'm doing too. So
How's that inspiration?
so a lot of the times, like
Yo, hold up.
like the music that I create a lot of times is based off of my experience with a girl.
Okay.
And so like
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, I put my life into it. So a lot
I like
of times what
that's when you sing from the hall, rap like from the
yeah,
hall.
and the best songs.
The
So
best
it's
songs,
always-
Get your
man.
heart broken.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
it's the sun.
Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like I'm a toxic boy. You know
You
what I'm saying?
toxic?
I feel like a little
toxic,
bit.
bro?
a little bit.
Damn, bro.
Toxic and all.
You hanging out with Jay too much, bro.
Nah, yo, shout out.
Wait,
Oh, oh man.
Nah. Yo,
Take a sip.
Shout out. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Fresco. I feel like they're
that's my guy Fresco too, man.
Real shit. I think that being toxic sometimes is very bad, but it helps you learn certain things about yourself.
It
So,
does. It
you know what I'm
does.
saying? I'm pretty sure everybody has like that moment where they're like, they're talking to whoever they're talking to, and maybe they're not necessarily super invested in that person, so it'll like you. So the girl would be invested into you, but you wouldn't be super necessarily invested into her.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of like controlling. I don't mean to get too deep, but you're like controlling
The whole situation.
the whole situation.
Which happens, yeah.
And if she leaves, you're just like, all right, I didn't get no many feelings in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of like learn like what you want, I guess, in a sense, through those
Right.
type of situations. Not to say that I'm in that right now, but you know what I'm saying?
Something you've been through.
So, but what is something you look in a girl?
Wow.
Like what off the rip, like you be like, oh, she cooks for me, or whatever it is. Like, what's oh shit, oh man, that's what was it?
Listen, guys.
Legs.
Legs.
I'm a man of God.
Oh man.
They just say toxic.
Here we go.
That's the.
I realistically, what I look for in a girl is like I look for not. So you know how you mentioned the sandwich thing, right? Like
What sandwich?
you mentioned like, yo, you would cook for me.
Oh yeah.
Like you cook.
Oh, my
for,
man
like,
said a sandwich. I ain't say no
Oh, my
sandwich,
fault.
bro.
Like I guess that's how I interpret it. Like you mentioned. I'm sorry. I'm clapping.
Like a sandwich could be like two girls on me.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what sandwich? You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean like the food
Nah, we
thing,
get it.
like the cooking thing, right?
Yeah,
I don't care. Like I don't think maybe at this point in my life I don't care for that. So
Okay.
what I look for mostly is like I'm super big on space.
Okay.
Like I think Kai as well. Like I think that
Leave me alone.
leave me alone when I want to.
Damn. So you can't live with a girl?
Bro, you not.
No. I think I could.
You can't do space. Well, you be like, yo, go to the other bedroom.
No, but it definitely.
Yo, we gonna get a 2-bedroom.
Yo, Los, I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like there gotta be a balance. Like,
I mean, you could. I'm
There
sure
is,
there's people.
there
No.
is.
You know, there's. I como dicen, there's someone for everybody, bro.
There
There's
is.
someone out there that probably one's the same as you.
Right.
You just gotta find it. I don't know on Amazon.
Think about it though. When somebody's up somebody's ass 24/7, you're gonna naturally creates this type of like tension.
Right.
It does.
Exactly.
It does.
Absolutely.
It does.
Freaking. Oh my god.
It does.
Absolutely.
Bro, so real quick, back to the album. What's your favorite track?
Oh,
you haven't told us. You're supposed to
yeah,
tell
I was supposed to talk about the album. All right, before I talk about the album, though, like I want to touch one more sector.
Absolutely.
On that
yes.
part. Like, all right,
yes, please.
with women, right? Like, bro, like I done been in some situations where, like, you know, like I done lost myself being with, like, so I'm super.
I mean, I don't think it happens to
all of us. Yeah. I mean, no. I feel like there's some men who like genuinely know. Like, I feel like Chico is one of those people that just know what he wants.
Hell no, bro. Like, we all went through that shit, bro.
I'm saying right now.
Oh, now. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I know probably before you guys.
But I've been in a relationship where it takes me off of who I am.
You lose
exactly.
yourself.
You lose myself.
You
like,
lose yourself.
Which is okay. You got to go through that to learn what that is, right?
And the worst part about it is, like, when you lose yourself and you give everything to that person, but then, like, you don't receive the appreciation. That shit right there touches me in the heart.
That's when you put the bachata on.
Yo. Medicina de amor. Yeah.
Yo, so, wow. So, like, I done been in situations where, like, yo, like, yo, like, yo, son, like, this shit is crazy. All right, to the album, right?
You gotta finish that.
You're right. I'm gonna finish that. So, I done been in situations where I feel like it got so bad that, like, yo, like, I didn't know who I was, like, on some shit. Like, I feel like,
yourself.
Yeah, and it's not like no shade to, you know, whoever put me through
It is
that.
what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not their fault. It's not yours.
It did help you find yourself.
It helped me find myself.
Yeah, it's part of the process.
I had to lose myself, and in the words of Nelson, I had to lose myself to find myself. So, like, I had to, you know, I still struggle with, you know, not being attracted to that type of, you know, relationship.
Yeah.
I want something healthy, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the more that I experience and the more that I realize what I want, it's getting more clear to me now. Mm-hmm. It's getting way more clear to me now. And so, yeah. Because
toxic relationships are kind of like contagious. Like, sometimes you fall in love with shit. Like, you like that side. Sometimes you fall in love with like it's normal, and you like that drama, and you like, yo, you gotta be careful. You fall in that hole and you don't want to come out, bro.
It's addictive. It's like alcohol.
It is.
Nowadays, that shit is normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
They think it's cute.
They promote it.
That's the thing. Yeah, they promote it. That's a great point. They promote it.
Look at reality TV. When you look at reality TV, that's all
Drama.
you see is all that toxicity.
Well, that's what everybody sells now. Like, just the news. Everything is negative. Everything.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, what?
I was gonna say there's a rock band called System of a Down. They have a song called Toxicity. That was very random, but that's
my man said a rock band. Hey, yo, what the fuck you listen to rock for, bro?
I remember playing guitar.
You from the 4th, bro?
I don't care. Fuck, bro. Like, this shit don't make me. I love this shit, but it's just I make myself.
I
like that. I like that.
Nah, but it's true though. You know, feel me? It's a good band. Check them out. I'm just
saying.
You go, Miranda.
So, but
bro, I want to hear what was the favorite song
on the album. All right. So, yo, I was crazy. I was talking about this.
I'm smacked, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Tú querías hierba.
I was talking to Kyle about this, like, literally, like, 3 days ago. He asked me, like, yo, what is your favorite song on this album?
What was the response? Oh shit! There you go. Let's get it.
I don't fight, but I post up. And she say I'm wavy in the light, got a close up. Ain't the one to type fresh.
That's my favorite one.
I think my favorite song on the album, honestly, yo, and I guess I'll explain why, right? I think, alright, so you know how there could be a difference between your favorite song and the best song on the album? See, that, like
Yes,
song,
I know. I get it. I get it.
It's the
Yes,
song
yes,
that you know
yes.
is gonna work, and your song
And
that's
the popular one is your best one, and the song that's your song is your best.
exactly.
Your best.
And it's
Yeah.
usually maybe not the
best for
the-
people.
Yeah,
people,
the more
exactly.
commercial
Yeah,
one, the more
absolutely.
this. Okay.
I like to break it down like this. So the best song on the album is Baby Mama.
Let's be honest, you give me more stress inside my life than my baby mama. I know it was tough dealing with your ex, but that's beyond us. Trust me,
Baby Mama, okay.
It's a song I got with Lou Got Cash. And what I like about this song in particular is
Real quick, shout out to Lou Got
Yeah,
Cash.
Lou
shout
Got
out to
Cash.
Like a little round of applause.
Word, hold on. That's a
that's
fucking fact.
my first big feature.
That's
you know what I'm
fire.
saying? Like
That's
that,
fucking
that,
fire.
That was big for me.
That's
you know,
dope.
I was already initially like a fan of like his album.
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So you know, I don't know
How did it work? Like that whole collab. Like,
yeah,
How did that happen?
Like I saw that he was doing features one day, and I just wrote him.
Word?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
what's
just
up.
wrote
That
him.
simple?
And just that simple. And he just maybe he saw what I had going on.
Okay.
And, I can't speak for him.
Nah,
per
he
se.
saw potential, of
And
course.
then, you know,
Like I could be a popping artist, and I could be like, yo, I'm doing featuring, but I don't give a fuck about nobody that's not really.
Like maybe
he saw potential. He was like, yo, oh my man.
And the business was right, so like,
it's always business.
about business. So
People get it confused. It's always business.
we made it work, and
Yeah.
like I feel like this is one of the best songs I've ever made in my life.
Look at that shit.
Period.
That shit's
You know what I'm
fire
saying?
too. This shit's fucking fire, bro.
It's
Did y'all record in the same studio?
No. I was
It was
like,
well, nowadays you don't use that no more.
But I will say, yeah, that's true. I would say this though. When I found out he was gonna hop on it, I made the song in the next 10 minutes.
Wow.
I made the song.
Holy
in the
fucking
yo,
shit, bro.
Chico, I'm telling you, like, once I found out I was getting like this feature, I said,
You
oh,
went
man.
in.
I said, oh yeah. I found the first beat I found, and I was like, oh yeah, this is it. And
Damn.
I made the hook super fast. I said, yo, because I was gonna like give him like some, like kind of like whatever I had.
A blueprint.
Like some kind of like
something
that
yeah.
I had, but I was like, nah, it's gonna be a song that like I want to look back and be like, this is like somewhat of like a frame or like a reference point of like where everything started. Hopefully,
Right.
If I get bigger. So, when I
You will get bigger.
and I will get bigger. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, toast to that, gang.
Toast
Come
to
on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo, what's up with the refill, her?
Bro, so now that you used to smile more, right?
Yeah.
What's the future looking like, bro? Like, are you right now gonna focus on promoting that particular album, or are there any other projects you have in mind?
Okay, I'll keep that question in mind. To answer the rest of the last question, I would say so. My personal favorite song on there is called Lennox Mall Yay.
Oh, right, because you have the personal one.
Yeah, the personal. Yeah, I didn't get to finish
Yo,
that.
I was at the title, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Say it again.
The song is called Lennox Mall Yay.
Low trick, I'm doing me, yeah, I'm focused. Throwing CDGs every time my heart been broken. Yeah, I'm in the dark, David Blaine, yeah, I'm floating.
Yeah, I remember seeing this shit, bro, and I was like,
saw it, yeah.
what the fuck does that mean, bro?
What is it? Like, what's the story behind it?
I got you right now. So first off, like I love making titles that like kind of like spark an interest of like a clickbaity like what the hell does that mean? Like I got a song. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a song called Don't Take Perks. I got a song called Lennox Mall Yay, or I got a song called This Brother my brother just got diagnosed with cancer. This is a song about it. So I always try to make like very clickbaity titles. Yeah. So this song in particular, I was in Atlanta, right? I did an interview with DJ Small Eyes, and yo, what I'm telling you, we were in the hotel room. Yo, I was so tight because it's me, T-Face, Fresco. We go to the
shout out T-Face.
Yeah, shout out T-Face, the hood pop star. We go to Atlanta, right? And the plan was to get a rental. Right. You feel me? Was to get a rental, be out there and like, not only be doing music,
but you got to vibe out there.
You got to vibe out there, and we brought the studio with us to the telly, so like, we was gonna make music regardless. Right. But, so like the problem was, right, T-Face manager, right, he was supposed to get the rental, and for whatever reason he didn't get the rental. So we was out there just stuck in the telly, and we didn't want to pay no crazy amount of dollars on cabs. They have the scooters, man. Damn, I can't even. No, I don't think where we was at. I don't think they had the scooters. Like the little like Rebels and all that. Nah. You have to go like to downtown. Okay. Where Lennox is at, where I'm about to talk about. Shit, hell. You know what I'm saying? So we were stuck in the hotel room for like 3 days. Right?
What?
Yo, like 2-3 days just chilling. We probably went to like.
But you had a studio set up, right?
I had the studio set up in my hotel room, but we wasn't doing nothing. Like we was just around the telly, you know. We probably went outside, went to like just little stuff. So we was just tired of my boy Fresco. Fresco, he was like, yo, we gotta get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go somewhere. We gotta go somewhere, experience something. Like, yo, we always heard about Lenox Mall. Like Lenox Mall is like one of the biggest malls in Atlanta.
Right.
Like, but you know, us being from New York, we're not really familiar.
Right.
It was like, yo, we searched it up on the Uber. It was like $26. He was like, yo, we out. Right. We go to Lenox Mall, and yo, bro, I shit you not. Like we were in there, and first off, this mall is humongous. Huge. Like if I could give a reference, like, you know, anybody who's like,
you said this is in Atlanta.
This is in ATL, in Atlanta. So Lenox Mall, I don't know how many other malls are in, but Lenox Mall is like the most popular.
Right,
so we in there, and first off, it's like everybody know who Palisades stuff, like, right? It's like Palisades on steroids times 4.
Damn.
Like, yo, it feels like it never ends, bro. Like it's crazy. You walk in, it's so many people. It's one of those things where you could go to the mall, chill, and you had the greatest day. Like
That's
just
crazy.
you didn't even have to buy nothing. You could just go walk around, talk to people.
And there's a whole vibe.
Yeah, and it's southern, so like everybody's like super friendly and stuff like that. So to get to the point,
did you eat some Southern fried chicken?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I tried wild different. You already know.
Those had the only
Mama was like,
so I ate it, bro. I ate it already. When I did that, I was over there and I ate it. With some cornbread.
Yeah, with the cornbread too. Straight soul food.
Coleslaw.
So I remember just feeling so like revitalized, like, yo, like, oh wow, we're experiencing something. We're in the mall, we fly as hell, we walking through that joint. I copped the chain. I said, nah,
I like that.
This was a good day. So we go back to the hotel room, and I was like, nah, now I can make a song. We couldn't. We was trying to make music the whole
time. By the time you got back.
Bro, me, Fresco, and T-Face was trying to make music the whole first 3 days.
Didn't work.
We couldn't make shit.
Yeah, it be
like probably T-Face made a song, and even then it was like, it was whatever. Like, you know, this was like,
you needed that experience.
And that's why I feel like this album is, bro. Like I feel like this album is an experience. Every song is I experienced something. So when I went back in the telly and I made that song, and I just felt so cool. Like that's what like kind of the gist of that song. Anyways, I just feel cool. Like, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm really rocking out on that song, and so that's kind of like, you know, Lenox Mall, yay! Like we finally in a place, and yay! You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That's that, and that's what makes it, and that's what makes it like my personal favorite.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
You know what's my favorite?
Which one?
Heartbreak Hotel.
I made some changes, I done been through it all, and you still got the nerve to put the weight on my arms, yeah. I guess I'm sorry I never pick up your calls, but the sin in me is killing me. The temperature is 10 degrees away now.
Every album, that's my favorite all the time.
Let me ask you, which one is your favorite Heartbreak Hotel?
I think the last one, bro. This last one was fucking
one?
Yo, that shit was fire. My man went R&B. Went to a little dance hall.
Is that the one we were listening to earlier?
Yes, bro.
Wow, yeah.
Yo, it was. I
the
love
transition between.
I love musical shit. So like, you had the guitars. One had the piano only. But it's just like I never knew. I thought it was like you would download something, but you did the transition, everything, like everything.
Yeah,
that shit was
smooth,
fucking fire.
very
And what I
smooth.
so, you know, Harv, I was like, yo, every song right there could be a solo single, bro. Like them hooks and everything's so catchy, bro. Them shits is fire, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
And you gotta do it.
Yeah,
you gotta do it, bro.
It's cool because like Heartbreak Hotel, right? Just to give some context, Heartbreak Hotel. It's my fourth one, so every single Heartbreak Hotel is a story behind it. There's like, it's not just
3
5.
was fire too.
Yeah, 3. I think 3
was fire too.
Nah.
3 was fire. 3 was fire. Shout out Lyrical.
Everybody say that like that's Heartbreak Hotel.
It's like
3.
It's different. They both different.
Yeah,
but 3 was fucking fire.
Everybody says that 3 is like the best, but yeah, everyone has like a situation going within my life. You know, so I like, you know how I mentioned before that I'll take like a year to make the album.
Yeah.
Like that within that year, Heartbreak Hotel is what I create. It's the story behind everything.
A whole year
so I'll make
thing.
yeah, like I'll make different songs, right? But Heartbreak Hotel is like what I experienced from A to Z.
That's fire, fucking
That's-
fire. That's different.
Exactly.
Then that's why I love it.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and it's
you just broke it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, so just like to give a very brief, like, I encourage everybody to like listen to it. But like Heartbreak Hotel 1 is about like my depression, like leaving out. Well, first just going through depression. My brother was dying at the moment. Not knowing whether I wanted to live or not, right? Boom. Heartbreak Hotel 2 is me getting out of depression. You know, getting into my like a relationship where I felt like it was healthy at the time, and then
Within the same year.
what?
No,
Following.
following.
Maybe following and like a little bit more, but yeah, following. Yeah, Heartbreak Hotel 3 is kind of going back into both in a sense, going back into the present, because now the relationship I was in.
How is that like? What caused you to go back? Because you came out of depression. Because depression is something like people don't understand. It's like so people think it's like, oh no, just jump out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, man, and it's easy to come in. It's hard to come out.
Right. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how I mentioned before when we was talking about like relationships and stuff, how I said like I lost myself.
Yeah.
Heartbreak Hotel 3
is
what that is. I lost myself, but then I picked myself back up at the end. You know,
that's
I realized,
beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So Heartbreak Hotel 4, right? It's funny because I experienced Heartbreak Hotel 3 and 2. I you know, things get deep within my relationship and I lose myself, right? But then I pick myself back up. Heartbreak Hotel 4 is like I go back into the same situation, but with a different person that I'm not feeling the same for. So it doesn't hurt.
Wow.
It's crazy. It doesn't.
I'm glad you're breaking this down. Like,
Yeah.
And
And a lot of
your album.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of my shout out to my fans who like, you know, like I have a lot of fans who
makes his shit great.
I love
I
it.
appreciate that.
The
guys.
thought
Thank you.
behind it is some fire
So-
There's
shit.
a lot of creativity.
Yeah. I so it's kind of like
It's not random. That's what I like about it.
So, Los, it's kind of like,
It's
all right,
intentional.
you're dating, you fall in love
I'm
with.
single, bro.
Oh yeah, no. Scenario. Disclaimer. It's a scenario.
Oh, is that the Casa speaker?
It's a Casa.
I'm serious, I'm real.
Los, it's like if you're dating in a scenario, right? You're dating Katie, right? You fall in love with Katie. Katie does you bad, right?
Fuck it.
You get over Katie. Yeah, fuck Katie. You get over Katie. Lord forgive me for my legs. You get over Katie, and then you start dating Jennifer. Katie.
With the fat ass?
Oh man.
Yeah, she got the.
She got
the cannon. All right, so with what Katie did to you, Jennifer did to you as well. But being that you've already felt for Katie, you don't feel the same feelings for Jennifer like you did for Katie because you learned from that experience.
Right.
That's what kind of like Heartbreak Hotel 4 is for me. Like I
like
learned from my last experience and I put it into whatever.
It didn't phase you this time.
Didn't phase me.
That's awesome.
That's
bro.
growth.
Exactly.
You heard?
Exactly.
That's
So
fire,
it's still messed up what happened to me, but I'm still happy because I ain't let it cut deep.
Yo, you ever did a song for Jay, man? I feel like Jay is a novela, bro.
Nah, easily, Nelly. Yeah, yo, bro. Like, not for nothing. Not for nothing. Great, you know. Actually, Chico, you bring a great point up, right? Because a lot of times, music from my end, and on this album in particular, I don't just use my own perspective. I'll take a lot of perspective in my friends, and I'm pretty sure you could vouch for this too. I feel like I done took stuff from Kai, I done took stuff from Nelson, I done took stuff, especially stuff from Fresco, like where I'll write a song in their eyes. Like type shit.
I like
Within
that.
my friends' eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll vent to me about something. I'm like, yo, wow, that's a great idea for a song. So, for instance, Baby Mama, right? I won't share who
That was Kai?
No, I won't
your baby
share.
mama? You
I don't want to.
Damn,
bro.
Worst shit for me.
Baby Mama.
Confidential.
So,
What song was for me?
no. I'll tell you about your song. So, Baby Mama, the song is about, like, you know, you talking to a girl and she's more stressful than your own baby mother. And you know the whole stigma.
Damn, yeah.
You know the whole stigma about
yeah.
baby mamas is like,
Right.
they're
Which
the
is
most,
not always true.
yeah, which isn't always true. I'm
Not
not
that I know, but I'm sure it's not always true.
1% of the time.
1%.
So I was like, oh, that'd be a clever way to think about a song. It's like, all right, yeah, how does the song go? You give me more stress inside my life than my baby mama. Right? You know what I'm saying? One of my boys, he vented to me and he told me like, yo, like there's this girl that just could not stop being bothering him, could not stop being toxic. You know what I'm saying? We was
more
on the same
than his
point.
baby mom.
Damn.
More than his own baby mother, and his baby mom was like, to his perspective, was very toxic. So you know, that was a great point that you brought up, because I always try to use everybody else's, you know.
That's what's
so
up, bro.
Nelly definitely got some stuff inside my brain.
Damn, bro.
Good food.
Ah, man.
He hasn't released the bonus track either.
That's coming soon.
Yeah, the deluxe.
Damn, bro. You know, I'm glad you've gone into details and with a lot of these thoughts, bro. But you know what, bro? Like, first of all, congrats on the new album.
Thank you, man.
You know, and like, I think you're very talented. You need to keep it up, keep grinding.
I think
you have a
great,
great team behind you. You got good friends.
Word.
You know, keep them around, bro. And unfortunately, we can't chill forever. Even though I feel like the vibe right now is crazy. Yeah, bro, this is authentic. But you know what? Before we, like, unfortunately, we have to end the show soon. And it's like one of those things, bro, we always ask our guests. Like, there's other younger artists that want to do what you're doing right now, bro. And they want to be able to drop an album.
They want to inspire other people.
They want to inspire other people. And I know you're inspiring other people, bro.
You
because
are.
you're genuine.
You inspire me, bro. And I'm not even like
you
fucking with music like that
bro.
right now.
So what advice you got for like these younger artists, even older people that are trying to do it, that haven't decided to do it? Like, you know, you decided one day from high school all the way till now that you were gonna do music. Like, what advice you got for those people that helped you actually take action and do it?
Wow, great question.
You gotta put the glasses on?
Yeah.
That's a glass, yeah, bro.
That's definitely a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Man.
It's going on the internet, the World Wide Web, bro. This is gonna be.
Yeah, I already know.
Word.
I already know. I think, man, yo, that shit just gave me goosebumps, Lowe's. Honestly.
The age limit first, because there's some niggas that's at a certain age
Yeah,
that having a full career, and the niggas is still.
Yeah, but you know, everyone has a different journey, you know.
Word.
Yeah, you feel me, bro?
You're never too old, man.
You never, ever.
Or young.
We took them all.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, let us know, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hit it up. Take your time, my brother. We chilling.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Don't apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, no, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's alright. You don't have to apologize. You know what advice you got for them?
Yeah. That question just touches me everywhere. Pause.
My man said pause.
New York man.
Where are you, New York?
All right. So, for anybody who's out there and is trying to make, you know, not even just music, just in life with any type of art. It could be drawing, singing, shit. It could be any type of passion you have, acting, whatever. Like, there's always this moment in your like life when you're doing it where you just don't believe in yourself, right? I know Kai will resonate with me a lot on this one, but like, I tend to think any advice is like, yo, just please, and I beg you, like, I'm not even saying this because I'm on a podcast. I'm not saying this because I'm on Aqui Chillin. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to front. Like, I'm saying this because I care. Like, you can do this. You know, anybody can do this. Anybody can, you gotta believe in yourself, you know. Don't stop. The advice I want to give is do not stop. You know what I'm saying? There was times where I thought that I wasn't meant for this, and I stopped. And then when I kept going, like, a fan would write me and be like, hey, yo, like, I wanted to kill myself today.
Crazy. Wow.
And I heard your song and it helped me, like,
damn.
That's deep,
you know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's next level shit.
Which is good. It's good that you're still doing what you're doing, bro. Because,
look at that. Bro, you just prevented fucking suicide.
And the reason why I asked the question is because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to put themselves out. with their talents and their music, or even a backflip, or even like a fucking kickflip on a skateboard. Listen, as human beings, it takes a lot for us to put ourselves out. Yeah. So by you doing that, by you organizing that album release party, bro, independently, I could say that I'm proud of you, bro. And we've recently been interacting, so I've gotten to know you more in the past couple of weeks. But it's like, bro, you got a great vibe. You bring the people out. All I gotta say is you gotta keep doing what you're doing, and don't look back, don't look to the side, stay focused. And you got a good manager, you got a good friend, you got good people around you. So stay focused.
Thank you for that. And to add on to that, right, to touch on the album release in general, shout out Nelly, right, because he had came in and gave me one of the best gifts.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was amazing, bro. We saw it.
I
saw it before you saw it. That was big time, bro.
Yo, this is the reason why I did that is because growing up with him, since like we were like jits.
Yeah.
You see the change in music. You see the change in his life.
The maturity, right?
You see everything. Bro, so what's the best way to show him I'm aware of his music and his development?
Looking at that shit.
A whole collage of everything.
Each picture that was on that shit, I was reliving memories.
Every year. Every year.
I was reliving
everything. Everything.
Just like that. I gave him a timeline of his musical growth.
That was beautiful, bro.
And so thank you for that, Nelson. I appreciate that, bro. You already know.
Facts.
And even in a sense, right, this is like a funny, and I don't even think I've told you this, Kaid, right? With Kaid in particular, right? I started doing started making songs in high school. I got used to just recording songs, recording, just working on my craft. Not putting music out as consistently, but I would send it to my friends, just to see what they say, right? And now, Kaid was one of those people where, I would send music to, but I didn't feel like he believed in me at first, right? And I'm being, just brutally honest with you, Kaid. I felt like...
like he was hating.
No. I wouldn't say he was hating. No, I just feel like I was just trash.
Be like that.
He wanted to push you to your limits.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just trash. And let me finish, right? So I felt like this was in my perspective. I was like, all right, maybe I would send stuff, and I wouldn't get the reaction I think
that you wanted.
Yeah, and it was okay. I would hop on these G Herbo instrumentals and just see how it went, and then I'll send it over. But then keeping to go back to the whole idea of giving the advice to the people is I kept going and going and going. Album 1, album 2, my You and the Devil are Not That Different is my first album. The Guy on the Shirt Isn't Me is my second album. I Love You More Than Sin is my third album.
Beautiful.
And then You Used to Smile More is my fourth album.
Bro.
Right? And let me finish, right, through all of those stuff, right, I progressively saw that Kai believed in me, started believing in me, and then now he's my manager.
Crazy.
He's my manager.
You know what's the funny thing about the manager shit? We didn't speak about it between us.
Right.
I took my coworker.
Wow.
Who actually believes in this nigga too. That doesn't even know him.
He doesn't even
right.
know me.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't know.
Up the idea to me and say, yo, bro, why don't you talk to
It was
him?
almost like it was meant to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Type shit. And so that, I feel like that's a great example or testimony in the sense of right. You're not always gonna get the first reaction you want. You gotta keep working. You gotta keep going. You're gonna touch people eventually. You're gonna get to the point where you want. You're gonna get the supporters you want. You just gotta keep working, staying innovative, and staying with the time, and it'll come to people will start believing in you and will start to support you. That's why when I had thrown that album release party, I felt like I was ready. I felt like there was enough people who
believe in the vision,
believe in the vision and believe in what I got going on, the energy. I feel like in a sense, not even to talk like this, I feel like I'm an entity.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm I feel like I'm an energy, where I go, stuff happens. Stuff
believe in yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
and
bro, I believe in you more than I believe in myself.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's who you need to fucking around.
That's the type of energy you need, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the middle ground of a lot of things, and it's because of who have
Become.
who
Yeah,
I've
that's
become.
fine.
You
That's
know,
what's up.
Nelly tells me all the time. Kai tells me all the time. All my fans tell me all the time. My mom is one of my biggest supporters. She tells me.
That's
all
my
the
second mom.
Yeah,
Shout out
facts.
to your mom.
I think everybody.
That's my
Everybody,
second
that's everybody's second mom. Shout out.
Yo, Jaquela, I love you.
Shout out my mom.
Yeah,
You know
all
what
my
I'm
heart.
saying?
That's
Like
what's up.
she
I
was
like
one of
it.
those. She was one of those people that hurt. Like when I first made that first song, she was like, "Yo, you do music?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." Like I don't know. And I used to try to hide it from my parents. That was really hard for me at first. Not to get too tangenty. I'm sorry. I know we gotta end, but that was at that time. It was rough for me to show anybody, and I was making music in my house, so like my parents would like hear it from the speakers,
Right.
you know, when you mixing the
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
and everything, like
Hear the background music.
yeah, the background music. And they're like, "Yo, is that you?" I'd be like, "Nah, that's not me."
Nah.
I think
It happens. Yeah.
I think that's like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's,
Yeah.
I don't know, somebody else. But the more I believed in myself, the more I felt confident telling her, telling my dad, telling my brother before he passed away, like telling my friends.
And he was supportive too.
super supportive. Shout out my brother. But
Word.
That's what's
that's,
up, bro.
yeah, advice, don't stop. Please do not stop. I urge you, you know. I always try to bring like my spiritual life also into like, you know, what I got going on. And I just want to say like whatever battle you're facing, whether it's spiritual or like reality wise of life and everything, just stand down, try to make sure that you're leveled, get the right people around you, remove the wrong people around you.
That's a fact.
And you'll be fine, and you'll be grateful. And one last thing, I just want to say that, you know,
Go for it, bro.
please just be grateful about what you got going on at the moment. I feel like there were so many times where, excuse me, I feel like there were so many times where I felt like I don't appreciate like what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like my first album came out and it did well. I think at least for my first album it did well, but I wasn't happy enough. Second album did well, wasn't happy enough. Third album did well and it wasn't happy enough. This was like the first time ever I feel like
You're grateful.
I'm grateful. I'm alive. I'm happy. You know, I've been through a lot of worse bad things, and I'm just happy. Don't let it stop you.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Bro,
Fuck.
Aqui Chillin in the
Can
house.
we get a round of applause?
Yeah, bro.
Anonymous Case.
That's
I used to
what's up
smile
in the
more.
house.
My brother.
Chad, the most talented motherfucker that I know. I ain't gonna
Aqui Chillin in the house. Bro, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
The enemy is killing me. The temperature is 10 degrees away now. I gotta wear it now. There's so many other chips you could play around. How I started on your roster, but you tread now. Can't believe you really played me when I stayed down, baby. You know. You tell them niggas, you know.